Hello, how are you? This is Suri, and I'm here to explain how about a web API with AngularJS. So it's been a very long time since I made a video, but I think I should start posting more, videos. And I really need to talk about the web API. Web API is the .NET ASP.NET framework, which posts makes HTTP calls from the systems like web, mobile, or different kind of applications, Windows 8 applications. We will use these kind of things. Okay. So main agenda of this meeting is this tutorial is we're gonna see web API basics and the database design for that web API and library for the web API and the Bootstrap, AngularJS implementation. So web API basics. In the web API basics, we're gonna see how the routes in the API, how you're gonna create API, and how API works, and how we're gonna send the response based on the content types. These kind of things you will see in the API basics. In the next segment, you're gonna see database design. In the database design, you're gonna see how you create a database for the API and how you gonna manage it for the backend part. The next thing is library for API. In this library, you're gonna create library which sends the response to the UI, how you're going to construct that response, and how you're going to send it. We're going to create those kind of libraries for the API. Response, not only the response, and a request as well. So we're going to see a validation of the request and how the request should whatever do you want to validate on the server side, we're gonna do it in the library. And the next thing is Bootstrap. Bootstrap is a simple CSS framework. I don't call it as a framework. It's a star made by the Twitter, and we can use that CSS files and the JavaScript files to create a simple UI. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with that because it's a very much useful in a real life. Trust me, Bootstrap is a really good CSS style sheets. It has a very good style sheets, and grid system is amazingly beautiful. Okay, the next thing is we use AngularJS. AngularJS is the MVC framework in the JavaScript. So it's developed by Google, and we will gonna integrate that with the web API, and we show that on the UI. And basically AngularJS, we use it for the single page apps, and we're gonna see in the basics, we're gonna see how the routes works, and how you gonna create controllers and factories, REST calls, how do you make REST calls, this kind of things you will see. And the implementation of the AngularJS, you will see how the UI will look in the final stage. Okay, next I'm gonna do simply close the presentation. I'll go here, I'll open Visual Studio. Okay, so okay, so I'm gonna create simple project, and I already have a source control installed on my system, which is gave by the Visual Studio. It's amazing, you should try. I'm not gonna talk about that much in this tutorial, but it's really good that you can back up your code in the Steam Foundation server and work wherever you want. That's a pretty cool feature. And I'm using community version, and it's complete uh, Visual Studio. It's free of cost. You can download from the visualstudio.com. And let's go and create a new app. So I'm gonna select this, and I'm going to choose 4, not the 4.1. Let's see what exactly I'm going to create. I don't know. Okay, you want to do that? Okay, let's see. We are developing in a scale of the new versions, so we might check with this. Okay, let's go with 4.51. So sorry, I'm gonna create, which is called movie review app. It's a simple movie review app. So I'm gonna create this. Oh, it's asked for this, so I can check on a web API. If you want to add unit, you can do that. And I don't want this, and change the authentication. I don't have any authentication. If you want, you can just use individual user account, so or else you can use Windows authentication. If you use this, you'll have a simple local database, and you will have entire data thing is provided there, and you can use different kind of accounts, and everything will be available. So if you want to use it, you can use it, but I don't want to do that. I want to create my own authentication, so I'll just say no authentication. So let's go create, click on OK. So this is gonna take a little while. It's fetching all the files from the web. There, it's pulling the bootstrap as well. Nice. It usually doesn't do that. I worked on 4 a lot. .NET Framework 4 a lot. In that we don't get that much of bootstrap or anything. We have to install by our own. Okay. So application is created. So this is the project readme file. So if you want to you want to store something else, if you want to, or you can change anything you want to change it. So just output, so you don't need to worry about it. And here you see I already mapped this location to it, so it automatically came inside. So I just need to go here, and this is a pretty cool part, so I just gonna check in. So all of my code is going to cloud right now. So simply say any sorry fast check-in. Okay, so I don't want to prompt this again and again, just check in. So it's a 226 items. It's going to stay in the cloud. That's pretty cool actually. So I'll show you how that works in a later sometime, but I'll show you. Let's go to connect to team projects, work items. Let's click on this. Oh, I don't have anything. So you see it's already on the cloud, and let's go to my settings, security, simple group membership. Okay, you have so many things here, so many things. Okay, just click on this. Sorry, I'm really sorry, I'm just messing up things. Just go here and click on this. As simple as that, it will take you there. So I don't want to open a new project. Document handler do not enable, so I just go here. I want a new project to create, so I simply close it. I already have movie review app here, so just click it. So once you go in there, so just go to the code and you will see my code there. So you can download this code wherever you go or wherever you want, and you can work on it. So simply as simple as that. If you open this, you can see very clear. Okay, that's cool. So simply, so I don't want to work on, I don't want to spend that much time on here. So rest, I already have project file, so I just go here and you see I have two controllers. One is home and second one is values. If you open this is a values controller is API controller, and if you open the home controller you will see the difference. So this is just a controller, but this is an API controller. Okay, so there are already some things which you can see in here. So you have put and whatever it is, it's already there, so you don't need to give anything back to it. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna create this. We can see how it works. Okay, so let's start. We can create our own API controller later, but I just want to I just want you to guys see how it works. Okay, so I just gonna click on the Google Chrome. Yes, I'm running down my app under Google Chrome because the Google Chrome has a plugin which helps me to debug my code. Not debug my code, I can make REST calls using the Postman plugin. So okay, it's still loading. So well succeeded. Okay, so it's still loading. Let's see. Meantime, I'm going to open the Postman. And can simply see this help pages, and this will help me to understand the API, how API works. Okay, it's a little slow, I don't know why. It's already ready in state, but it's still going to. Okay, I don't want to be rushed into this. Still getting ready. Yeah, still deploying. So you can see that it's still deploying. Okay, it's deploying into the IIS Express. So meantime, we go here, we'll open the Postman. So you can download it from the web store from the Chrome. And let's see, is it done? I hope so. Nope, still going on. This much time. Yep. So this is made by Bootstrap. It's everything is Bootstrap. So you can see it's you can the menu card and everything. Okay, that's cool. So I'm just gonna click on the API. So that will show me what exactly the API is. So API introduction, what API does I have is values the API. So what happens when I click on this get API values, you see you will call this method, in the URL you'll call this and you'll get the output of this in a JSON format. In XML you'll get the output of this. So let's go to the new browser. I'm just gonna paste this and I'm gonna copy this. Where exactly? Okay, let me paste this here. Okay, so once I call that API, it should provide me XML format. So you want in a JSON format, you need to contact different you have to expect the content type as a JSON. So but the Chrome provides you to download the XML, and if you take that in the Postman, so just gonna go here, I'm just gonna click on it. You see it says, oh sorry, you need to get and click on it. You'll see value 1, value 2 in a JSON format. If you say that you need it in a text XML, we're gonna work on that in a different fashion. I'm gonna show you how that works. So this is exactly how it looks, and we have different methods. Like for the API you want it as a, say if I want it /1 and send, so you'll see only the value and it's hitting this one. Okay, you can see the routes here, get and API, whatever it is. And the post, I don't think post works here very well, but we're gonna try, so no need to worry about that. So you can just want to, because we are not returning any output, so I just want to put the debugger point here. So our post values, so let's click on the post. I don't want to send all this form data, and what exactly it's expecting value Suri, so let's send my name. Okay, we are type multi-form data and it's pathetic. Okay, value and string. So see, so it did post, but I don't know why it's not value. I don't know why it didn't came. So it's not your parameters. Okay, so let's get this. Okay, let's see whether it's going to take or not. Okay, okay, so this is post, so you're gonna post it. let's see if I use this way it works. Yep, it did, but I still doesn't see value here, so don't worry about it. We're gonna see in a different fashion that will help you in different ways. Okay, so before we start, I need to it's okay, just forget about it. So we're gonna remove this. Okay, now I'm going to create one more controller, which is called add new controller. Click on here. It's a web API empty controller, or else you want to rewrite actions, whatever you want to write, but I don't want that, all of that, so I just need to create by myself. So I'm just gonna click on here and says data service. So I'm gonna use this for entire API. Okay, so data service controller. So I added one more controller here, so you'll see this is a API as well, and it's here. So here let's start writing. Okay, so before I start, I'm just gonna use public class. So I want to write it here, so it's not good. So I'll just go to the models, add new class. So I'm gonna say movie. So in this movie, public string, and sorry, it's an int id get set, public string title get set, public string content rating get set. So I have this, so I'll just go here down and I write public list movie here, so get all. Okay, so I'm just gonna give all written, so I'm gonna say list of movie. Okay, lst movie equals to new lst movie. I'm gonna add different sets of movies. Let's start with this new model start movie. I don't know why it's coming like that. 1, comma, title Iron Man, that's my favorite movie, and content rating, you can call this as a PG-13, Peggy 13. Okay, so comma, new movie. I'm just gonna copy paste this. So try, so I'm gonna say this is 2, this is 3, and this is 2 and 3. So I have this written lst movies. Okay, so good. Okay, so just gonna give me that, and next let's come up with something like list of movies. Okay, get movie. Okay, so I don't want all that, so simply gonna say get movie. So int id, I'm writing the model for this simple model, so I'd say return a new move. No, so I'm sorry, so return get all dot where I can say x dot id equals to id dot first or default. Alright, this. Let's go. Next, public list of the movies. Okay, movie. Okay, get movie. Okay, sorry, create. So I simply think this will create the store. Okay. Int movie. Let's not bother about that. That's okay. Let's simply call movie here. Oh. Okay, so list the movie, create. Okay, sorry, what is this? Movie lst movies equals to get all dot add lst movies dot add movie return lst movies. That's what it is. So good. Okay, public list movie update movie. So here is the best thing to do is get the movie first. Okay, we'll get the movie first. Say as simple as that. You know how to do that. Movie. So you already have a movie. So simple. How are we gonna do this? Okay. So list of the movies. Get movie. lst movies equals to get all lst dot sorry we have to change the index based on the whatever you get. Okay, so for each var mn lst movies, so actually I get a movie there, so simple. So if m dot id equals to movie dot id, so simple as that. We're gonna write it in a database. We're gonna write it different ways, but I'm just gonna give you the simple tips. So title, I'm not gonna change the ID of it, so movie dot title, so it's m dot title, m dot content rating is equals to movie dot content rating. So this is done. So it won't change. Still it shows the same way, and it shows you. So what exactly you're gonna do? Instead of doing all that, I have a better idea. Just say list dot remove sorry, it won't work that way. Movie is equals to get movie dot id. Okay, once you got it, you're gonna say list the movies remove. What is this? Dot remove index. We don't know what index it is, so again you need to find the index. It's a better way to do that. Then list is dot add okay, this works. List was okay. So simple as that. Public list movies. I'm just creating this. I'm not gonna do this in a different fashion, so I'm gonna say int id. I don't want all that to delete, so I'm gonna say movie m dot. So I'm gonna say list. Just copy this. Okay, so much fun. Okay, so this is ready. I have a model now, so I'm simply gonna save this, close it. Now I'm gonna write this public query. So I'm just gonna say enumerable more. I'm just gonna include this using movie app dot models. So I'm just gonna include that. Movie. Okay. Get. So return new movie dot get out. So this will return, and public movie get int id return new movie dot get movie of id. So this give you get id and the public movie. So let's say enumerable movie list post. Okay, I'm just gonna say okay, return new create Okay, so let's say this is put same thing, say update. Okay, oh okay, I forgot that. So what exactly is this last one? It says delete. Simple. Let's copy this, but I have a return type, so I'll just go here and copy. That's it. I have all three, so I don't think they mentioned any attributes there, so let's hope we don't use them. Okay, so run it. Let's see my API able to make this. Still running. Okay, pop up, so click on the API, so it should come. I hope it should come. Yeah, it came. So this is data service, so I'm going this is data service, data service ID, data service. We have several services here, so I'm just gonna go here and we're gonna change. Let's see the API. I'll go here and we'll see the XML as well, so I'm gonna open another one. So I'm gonna store data service is okay. So you have directly get method, so I don't know why it came null. We will see that. Mostly I think okay, I don't know why it came null, but it's okay, we'll figure that out. Okay, so this is the basic array. So if you want to see the same in XML, just copy this URL and paste it in the pub Chrome. Yep, that's it. As simple as that. You'll get it. You'll say content rating and IDs. Content rating and ID, everything. So now we're gonna see how this one works. So /1 send. You're still getting that, so let's hope the help page will help with that. So integer, so it should come this. It should come the data service. So let's see one. Yep, I'm really sorry, it should be post. Okay, so it shouldn't be post, it's get. So it get, you'll get the one and you got the one. So but the post, you cannot post it directly this way, so we have to do it here only. So I'm just gonna go here and post, and this is it, your XW form URL encoded whatever the data we're gonna provide. So I'm gonna remove this, and here I'm gonna say ID is for movie sorry, title, I'm gonna say the uh, Avengers, and the rest and the content rating will be PG 13, same I think. Okay, so just post, so you'll see another one here, simple, right? So this is the post, and the next thing is put. So it works the same way. So I'm gonna change this 3 to post. So I'm gonna send, sorry, it didn't go. Oh, so you can see that changed, IDs changed. What? Okay, now I have a concern. It's not going in the, sorry, where is it? Yeah, it's not going over here, and it's going over here. Let's see why that's happening. Okay, so I'm just gonna click hit it, so it came here. Okay, and these are the things, Avengers and the movie, and we go I command F10, F11, came here, and I got the movies. I removed the movie, so now my count is still 3. Didn't remove that. That's where you haven't this. So we will see that. That's not a big deal. Okay, that's, yes. Okay, so let's go here, and I just want to stop this. I just need to fix it because it's a bad code. Okay, dot I'm gonna get where x dot id is not equals to movie dot id. So that's where you'll get conversion exit implicit simply to list. Okay, so now I'm gonna run this. So I'm gonna remove the breakpoints. So it popped up. Is it working? Yep. So I've simply go here, and I guess fetch this. So this is what you see. Okay, so this is put, and the data 1, I'm not gonna send anything in the here, so I'm just going to say delete and send. Requested method is delete. It does not support HTTP method delete. Okay. Oh, sorry, my bad. DELET. Okay, so now try send. Okay, it doesn't remove because we just checked it, so it happening the same way it happens for the update. So we're gonna copy this statement first and debug it, paste, and we'll do this, and you don't need to worry about this, and it's simply the ID. Okay, okay, so I got this. So delete, and we'll just click on delete. See, the first one is removed, and let's say to send. The second one is still it. So it's constant data. That's the reason you were able to see the first one again. So if you move to the database, you don't need to do that. So basically this is what it is, and we're gonna see something which is cooler than this. I don't want to call. I don't want to give the content type which my response has to get. So I just need to give it on an extension or give it on a parameter, so that one understand this is what the content type should written. So content response should written. So based on the extension which I give, is it JSON or XML, that will come up together and gives me the I'm really sorry, gives me the response. So I already have the template. I'm just gonna copy this, and I'll say copy this. I'll come here in the code. In the start, you have one thing called web API config. In the app underscore start folder, you will have web API config. Here I'll say map attribute, and there's so many things which is present. I'm just gonna do this and right click, and whatever is resolve, and yep. So here you see, so I'm gonna 20. So here you see I have different route which is called default API with extension controller.ext. ext is defaultly XML, so where I'll put JSON because we're mostly using the API in an AngularJS, so I don't want it in an XML. So not only that, so based on the config formatted media type mappings, URI path extension mapping is JSON. Then the return type should be, so if you the comma here, it says media type. The media type is like JSON application.json. Same way, this is the default API, and if it is route template is control/action, and the default extension is JSON, and the default method is get, and show help is false. And the next thing is JSON formatter. and the response content type should be, if it's JSON, this if it application slash JSON, if it's XML, it's called application.x slash XML. This is what exactly you have to write. So I'm just gonna make 100% so that you guys can see it very clearly. This is one of the good snippet which you can use to manipulate the content type. So this is very similar condition. So I'm just gonna I ran the application. You see, if I give the JSON, it gives you the API, and slash get, you'll get the same way. And if you want it in the XML, so you just need to do .xml, xml.get. So if you want it in a JSON, you don't need to give the .xml, it directly gives you JSON. But if you want it, if your default operator is XML, you can have to say JSON. Okay, so it works in any environment, like any other clients. So I can simply paste this and send it, you'll see this. Or else I can say this is an XML, I can just click on send it, so you'll get the SML. Okay, that's not a big deal. Okay, for now this is what it is, and I will try to make it's a series, so this is the first part of the series. I will love to post it as soon as I done with the editing, and I'm really glad that thank you very much.